Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 98. Two more to 100. Before we start off, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. So today's episode is going to be bands I wished I got to see live. Maybe there's still a chance I can still see them, okay? I'm not talking about your Beatles, your Rainbow, the original with Dio, Jimi Hendrix, not those types of bands. Like, it's impossible. I'm talking about bands that could reunite for a tour, but I didn't see in their prime ever actually. So some I'm like really hoping that and you'll see there. So let's start off with, I'll just show an album and they'll be about the band. But before we start off, cheers to you guys. Thank you for watching again. That glass sounds a little bit more full, right? Fuck, I put a lot there today. Oh well. It'll be one of those nights. Okay, so first band I wish I would have seen live. And there's still a small chance, not the original lineup for this one here though. I'm talking about Twisted Sister. Never saw them live. It came close, I believe, one time when they showed up or they played at the Montebello Rock Fest, which is about an hour from here. Why I didn't go? Honestly, I don't know. Like, I've never been to that Montebello Rock Fest, and I keep hearing weird stories. Some good, some really bad. But yeah, Twisted Sister, never got to see them. They broke up before I started watching concerts, going to see concerts anyway. So it would have been the reunion there, but now the drummer has passed away, so the original lineup. But there may be a chance for, I don't know, who knows. But Twisted Sister, one of the bands I wished I had seen live, never got the chance. And it gets, the more we advance, the more those are bands I really want to see, and anyway, we'll see. Next up, Turbo Negro. I know the chances are very minimal for me to see them here in Canada, but they did show up to the Montebello Rock Fest about an hour from here. I don't remember the reason I didn't go. I know my friend Steph had said, let's go see it. And I couldn't go for some reason. I forget what it was. But that was the only time I've heard that these guys came over here. So Turbo Negro, still around. I believe they're still active. Last album was maybe 4 or 5 years ago there. Great last album if that ever is their last, but let's hope it's not their last. So I'm hoping for something from them soon. So Turbo Negro, another band. I should have a chance to see them live because I don't believe they've called it quits yet. So Turbo Negro, here's another one here. This one here, I'm not even sure what's going on with these guys here. Here, I'll show it there. Faith No More. Mel, did you? I think you did see these guys live not too long ago, like in the last 5 years, maybe. I know they did a last album, Soul Invictus or something like that. So I don't know if they've called it quits or whatnot. There, I haven't heard of a farewell tour, so I believe that there's still a chance. But yeah, I've never seen these guys. I think they were on. Were they on the tour with the famous or infamous Guns N' Roses, Metallica, and Skid Row with Faith No More? Is that possible? I didn't see that one, obviously, because they're on this list, right? So anyway, Faith No More would be one that I would love to see here. So one day. I don't think they've called it quits there. So anyway, Faith No More. These guys are still around. They come to Montreal. I guess I'm not motivated enough to go see them in Montreal. I'm talking about Accept. Obviously, the version with Udo is not touring anymore, but there is a new version with Mark Tornillo. They do come to Montreal, I believe. But again, I like Accept. I don't love Accept. I like them. Would I go to Montreal just for them? There'd probably have to be someone else tied with it, I guess. I don't know. It's their last few albums are good, but they're a little bit on autopilot there, I think. So anyway, Accept's another one. Obviously, I'm never going to see the original version. Udo, that era is gone, but I would definitely see the Mark Tornillo version here. So Accept's another one here that I've never seen live. Cheers again. Yeah, this is pretty fucking full, huh? I guess pouring a drink in the dark is could be dangerous. Okay, this one I've never seen live, but it's not my fault. I had tickets to see them once, and they never showed up. And one time they came to Ottawa, but I didn't buy tickets for that one because I was going to go see Van Halen in Montreal. And I'm glad I went to see Van Halen instead of this band here because they canceled that same night too. So you can probably guess by now, Wasp. And they are touring their 40th anniversary right now or something like that there. So, you know what? Come on to Ottawa. Fucking make up for... It was Hamilton. It was supposed to be... I think it was Dirty Deeds, Wasp, Dio, and Iron Maiden back in the Virtual 11. Boy, did that tour suck. Thank God for Dio. I'll just say that. Blaze Bayley had a cold, couldn't sing shit. This was back in the time when they were like really... Thank God for Dio. That was an amazing show. Wasp never showed up. I don't know the reason why. Or they never played. And Dirty Deeds was, I guess, okay. But nobody's ever... Was it Dirty Deeds or something like that? Another band produced by Steve Harris. But yeah. Never got to see these guys live. I guess buying a ticket for these guys is hit or miss there. I guess you get refunded there, but you feel bad for the promoter there or the bar or the venue that's hosting these guys here. So Wasp, here's another band that I've never seen live. I'd go see these guys live. Is this on my wish list? I mean, I'll be okay if I never see them. Not, like I said, I've had my chance and you guys fucked it up. So, Wasp, if you're listening to this, just get over your fucking mic thing there and come play Ottawa. And we all know what the fuck that story is for the mic stand. Alright. This one, the band doesn't exist, but all three members are still alive, and there's rumblings of people on social media wanting these guys to reunite. Talking about Blue Murder. Never got to, they did the one album. No, sorry, they did two albums. One with this lineup that everybody loves, with John Sykes, Carmen Appice, and Tony Franklin. And again, it's one of those bands that, as a kid or as a teenager, it was good, but three little dots. As an adult, this is friggin' amazing. So, and I remember on MySpace, the bass player was chatting with me, Tony Franklin, and it was rumors of maybe something happening. They were talking, but who the hell knows what this guy's up to these days? Like, he's supposed to be releasing a solo album, but you know what? I'll accept the fact that they're secretly doing a Blue Murder reunion if they're that's why he's not releasing his solo album right now. So anyway, that's one of those bands that I would actually really love to see live. I've actually grown from liking to absolutely fucking loving this band here, and I wish their second album would be available on vinyl. So hopefully for a real issue there, right? Real Gone Music. So anyway, Blue Murder, that's another one I would really love to see live. Okay. This one, okay. So technically, well, they're still a band, technically. Now, there's another version of the band that I've seen live 3 times. Now, if you are starting to figure out what I'm talking about, so, and they did a reunion show maybe 6 years ago at Wacken, which sounded amazing. They're currently re-releasing all their albums on vinyl, so Savatage. Yes, I've seen Trans-Siberian Orchestra 3 times. Friggin' amazing. But I would love to see John Oliva, you know what, just one final push, one final tour, something like that. They're just get the fans tell the fans goodbye. You know what? I think this band at least deserves it. Whether it's a club or medium-sized venue, whatever, I'll will definitely go see these guys. I love these guys a lot. So Savatage, yeah, I've seen Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's fucking amazing. And of course, I'm the only one. Like I feel like I'm in the only one in the crowd. Like when they sing, what the hell was it? Believe? I seen live. I was like, holy shit! I love that song. What other one? Mozart and Madness. It's a couple of and of course, Sarajevo. But I was like, no, like you guys, you got to understand, this is not a Trans-Siberian. Well, it is, but it isn't. These are all Savatage songs, re-recorded, pretty much the same, just different titles. But why is Trans-Siberian Orchestra super, super popular and Savatage not? Probably has to do with the vocals, but I do prefer the vocals of Savatage. So anyway, that's another one that I would love to see live. And I believe there would be room for a goodbye or a farewell tour or something like that. So Savatage, if you're watching this, come on, let's do it. All right, now we're in the last 3 here, and these are bands I really, really want to see live. 2 that is a good, strong possibility. 1 is like, anyway, we'll see. So, Sammy Hagar. I've seen him with Van Halen, but I would love to see either with the Circle, Chickenfoot, even Sammy and the Wabaritas. Like, I have so many videos or DVDs, or I should say, of this guy's concerts, and they look so much fun. It's like a friggin' party and a half. Anyway, I would love. Sammy is out of my 5 bands, my top 5 bands, he's the only one I'm missing a picture with. Just saying. So, Sammy Hagar and the Circle, I would love for them to come up here. Like, I don't even know if they come to Ottawa, or not just Ottawa, but Canada or Ontario even. So, Sammy Hagar solo. I've seen him with Van Halen, was great. He's one of my favorite singers. So I wish I would see either. I believe, you know what, this one, Sammy Hagar and the Circle, is the current band. Chickenfoot, who knows what's going on with that one. Sammy Hagar and the Wabaritas, again, who knows what's going on with that one. But anything with Sammy, friggin', I would go easily see that. So Sammy Hagar and the Circle, come on up to Canada, please. I went to your friggin' bar, spent a fortune twice. Well, the bar in Las Vegas, anyway. So, anyway. Sammy Hagar. Another one that I would love to see live. Never have. Alright. Another cheers before I get onto this one here. I got into this band 2 summers ago. You must have heard me talk about this band here. And they came to Ottawa. Last time I heard they came to Ottawa was in 94. Why do I know this? Because my friend Yan told me it was the year that the Rangers won the cup. Why? Because the singer kept bragging about it at that show. It was at the Penguin, which is a bar that doesn't even exist here in Ottawa anymore. This is when they were at their all-time low there. So I'm talking about Blue Oyster Cult. I friggin' love this band. Like, and this album is amazing, by the way, there. But it's one of those bands I was like, fuck, man, I wish I would have gotten to these guys a lot sooner. This is like my 2021 was the year of the cult for me there. It was like, man, did I take no time in getting all their albums, or the whole friggin' collection I got in no time. Even Bad Channels, that soundtrack there. But yeah, Blue Oyster Cult would be one that I would, and they're still touring right now. Just come to fucking Canada, guys. Like Ontario, we'll fucking go there and watch these guys there. I know my friend Pascal keeps, I know he wants to go see these guys too. So Blue Oyster Cult, I know you guys, and your friggin' thing says touring forever. Well, come on up here, man. We'll fucking go see you. So Blue Oyster Cult is one that I absolutely would love, and there's still a very good chance for me to see these guys live. So Blue Oyster Cult, another one, never seen live. Hopefully one day I will break, get that one out of the way. Get that off my bucket list. And last one. This one friggin' pains me. Every time I talk about or talk to someone about these guys live, it's like, oh my god, that was the best light show ever. So, talking about Triumph. I just got the DVD or the Blu-ray of the Rock and Roll Machine in the mail the other day. Watched it, loved it. Makes me mad, even more mad, that I never got to see these guys live. These guys broke up, or Rick Emmett left the band 2 years before I went to see my first concert. I think he left in 87? Maybe he left in 88. Anyway, 89 was my first concert, which was Alice Cooper Trash. And I think when they did Edge of Excess with Phil X, apparently they only did 11 shows with that lineup. So chances are that they came to Ottawa, or I haven't heard it. But yeah, like everybody talks about, what, Thunder 7 was such a freaking good show. Even the Sport of Kings, everybody was like, my god, that was a great show. I haven't heard anybody say Triumph was a bad show. And you watch that documentary, man, it's like so freaking amazing. So I know it's really asking a lot, but I believe, like, the band is on a high right now on a social media level, I guess. I believe we would deserve at least a little goodbye Canadian tour or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being selfish here, but I really like when I see those videos and the lights and whatever, the past shows, and I'm like, holy crap, I would have loved to see that. And I went from knowing who Triumph was, from liking a few songs, all the hits, to buying all their discography and liking them, until I started collecting vinyl and seeing that documentary. And I was like, fuck, man, these guys are fucking good. Like, I fucking love Triumph. Like, these guys right now are my go to sleep playlist. I play one song off of every album. Like, them and Blue Oyster Cult are probably the ones I play the most for my sleep playlist. Let me put it that way. So, Triumph, I'm hoping one day that we actually get to say, you guys, like I said, in your documentary, you're saying you wished you would say goodbye and you wished we would say goodbye to you. Well, let's make it happen. You don't need to go to US. Fuck them. Or overseas. Just do a little provincial or capital city tour or something of all Canada and get it over with here. I know people would go see this here. So Triumph, like I said, I would love a final goodbye tour, and ending the chapter of Triumph on a high note, as opposed to a what if, Three Little Dots. Like, they're re-releasing their albums right now on vinyl. They just released probably one of my favorite documentaries ever. That one was so friggin' good. Just never got to see them live, and they broke up before I started going to concerts. So I'm hoping for one last shot at kick the bucket, I guess, or whatever. They're put them on my bucket list, or crossing it off my bucket list. So Triumph, if you're watching this, let's go, man. Let's do this. One last shot at saying goodbye, and we get to say goodbye too. So there you go. Those are the bands that I wished I never got to see live. For whatever reason, you could tell which ones I really want to see live versus the ones that, you know, if it happens, it happens. The last three, I would say Triumph, Blue Oyster Cult, and Sammy Hagar. Those are the ones that I'm at an age too. We used to go. We used to drive far, man, just to go see concerts. Now at my age, I'm just like, Montreal is actually pushing it sometimes. So yeah, it's like two hours away to whatever. So anyway, there you go. Those are the bands that I would love to see live at least one more time before they officially call it quits. It's apart from Twisted Sister, I think. The other ones all have a chance of me. Nobody has officially called it quits. Let me put it that way. So I'd love to know, is there any bands out there that you guys haven't seen live that you wish you would have seen live? Am I the only one that's living with all these regrets here for these bands here? I mean, there's some bands. I'll still go see concerts and this and that, but those are my top. I mean, there's some bands I didn't mention there, and I'll go see them no matter what. But these ones are like, I will die an incomplete person or an incomplete man if ever I never see these guys live. No pressure, obviously there. But, yeah, it's one of those, especially the last three there, Blue Oyster Cult, Triumph, and Sammy Hagar. Those are ones that you know what, I need to get off my ass and go see these guys live here. So, anyway, let me know about your choices, guys. So, on that note, have yourselves a great whatever. Thank you again for watching. And please, let me know, like I said, which ones you guys have never seen and wish you had. Curious. Maybe I've seen them, maybe I haven't. Maybe I forgot about a certain band or something, I don't know. So anyway, on that note, thank you guys once again. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. And I did a sip, so now I must do this. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.